Okay, now as I talk about the power within you, that you understand the power within you, let's now talk about your imagination. You see, imagination is formless matter. It is formless. So you use the formless content to create this matter that we are seeing. Through imaginations, computer devices have now been produced. Through imaginations, we now have phones working. Through imaginations, smartphones are working. Now, if you come at this moment and meet your old grandmother, let's say who was present during the 1860s, and you tell them that you're using a smartphone, they would actually not understand what you're saying. They would see it as something very impossible, just like how it was totally impossible to have an aeroplane flying, which was miraculous then, but as of now we see it as something that is normal. Now, as I try to break this thing down, I want you to first understand yourself, because after you understanding yourself, then you can eventually understand everything about you. And by the way, if you're a believer in God, this is going to be extremely very good for you. It is going to be extremely so powerful for you, because I'm going to also use the Bible verses so that you can understand everything, how it is being derived, because I don't want you to think of me imagining everything out of the blue. Everything has been provided through the wisdom of God and through His Spirit which is in us. Yeah, even though you don't believe, it's okay, you're going to understand what I'm trying to deliver here. So, from the beginning of this world, man has always lived in the two worlds. You understand? We have two worlds. There is the spiritual world and the physical world. The physical world is the one that we are living in as of now. The spiritual world is the world through which we imagine, through which we get the formless matter and use it to do things that we are supposed to do. But then, this imagination that we are having is actually not something that is new. Remember, through this video we are seeing how you cannot just be successful but still use peace and be at a swifter pace that you can. I don't know if I'm communicating very well to you. If you are feeling me, if you're feeling what I'm trying to deliver here. So the point is, you as a human being, you're in two worlds that you live into, and one of the worlds is complete, the spiritual world, the world of God. You see, in the Bible, we find out that spiritual world has been declared with an end. I don't know if you're feeling me, if you're feeling what I'm saying. So in Isaiah 46:10, it reads, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times, things that are not yet done. You see, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, things that are not yet done. In short, in that spiritual world, in that God-given world, that divine world in which we live in, everything has been declared the end from the beginning. In short, you coming to this video was not by mistake. It had been declared by divine nature that you'd be on this video. It had been declared but that at this real moment you're meant to be watching this video. Understand what I'm saying? And it had been declared that by divine nature that you would be getting this kind of information. And as I'm delivering it to you, like I usually say in Ephesians 2:10, the paths, so long as you receive Christ, your paths have been structured already, because you are living a life of the Lord. I don't know if you're feeling what I'm saying. Yeah, as of now you might be saying, what if I'm not a follower of Christ? It's okay. Even though you're not, you're supposed to know that your life has already been declared by him. And even though you don't receive in that spiritual world, it has been finished. It is a finished mission. So you receiving Christ actually allows you to start getting more of what you're receiving, because it is in Timothy, in 2 Timothy chapter 2, in 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 13, where when Paul was saying Timothy, he says, if we are faithless, he remains faithful, he cannot deny himself. So God already did it. So even though you don't receive him, he remains. If you don't have the faith of what he has done, he remains faithful, because that's his nature. And eventually when you receive him, you then start experiencing more of what he has for you. So in short, what, according to your capacity as of now, what you have so far received has been a glimpse, a hint of what he can do for you if you're with him. Because as you're doing great things, then they are also profiting God's people, because you are also his person. From the end, from the creation, he had declared already your end from your beginning. So in short, actually you receiving Christ is giving an opportunity to yourself. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying. So here, if we are to continue and have the full understanding of this divine life, this divine peace that you're meant to get, you come to realize that everything has been declared an end from the start. So whatever you have, whatever your goal is as of now, it has been already declared to happen. It is already meant to happen, and it is not happening far from now. Actually, your full understanding of that thing, of the spiritual world, of understanding what I've just said, that it has already happened, then that is the faster way you can have it happen in this world. In short, we live a life and we have what we have in this physical world because of the full understanding of what our spiritual world is. So the more you come to the understanding of what you have been provided to by God, then that's what you have managed to create for yourself. The more you can imagine, then the more you can have. You are what you are now because of what you have managed to understand, not of what you've managed to know. You might know and fail to understand. That's why we see we have good lecturers who teach business courses, but then do not have businesses that are working. We have people who continue to tell people, more people, about how to handle marriages, but their marriages have failed. We have people who continue to tell people on how to get peace and live a life of peace, but they have failed to live peaceful lives. This is the thing. It's the same reason as to why most people have read the Bible, they know all scriptures, can quote them very well, and mostly can do everything by basing on what was written, but then they don't live that life of righteousness, that life of godliness, that life of understanding that the scripture was written for your spirit man, not for you. Because your spirit is the one that has control on teaching your body what to do. But you as yourself, you don't have the capacity to do the control, to control yourself. That's why you see, you have addictions, you have problems, you have challenges that you knew the solution but failed to get the solution of moving forward. You already know what you're supposed to do, but you haven't moved forward. That's the thing. It's just because, it's not because the solution is not there. The solution has been provided in that spiritual realm. You know what the answer is. It is there already. But then you putting it in practice remains one thing. Because the understanding of this power is the one that is missing. So the moment you come to understand this power within you, that is the moment you kickstart your motion, your move. And if I'm to continue and break this thing slightly down for you before this video ends. And by the way, before we continue, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe so that I can know what I'm doing, what I'm delivering. And also, as you subscribe, it lets your other fellows, your other folks who have not received such kind of information, which would be of too much help to them, also come to get to know of what is happening from here. Because the YouTube algorithms will deliver this video to them just like it has delivered it to you. If at all you came through a notification, a recommendation from Google and from YouTube. And that's how the algorithms work. So please do subscribe so that this video can go far. And if at all you have gotten confused from some point, somewhere, in this comment section, make sure you send there your question, your specific question, and I will answer it in the video to come, so that I know which problems I should be handling according to you, so that you can strive much better in your business career, in your sector, as you acquire more of your skills and you put them into practice. As I continue and end this thing, I want you to know that your success is not far. That's the truth. Your next move is not far. In the spiritual world, it has already been finished, and you can make it happen now. The moment you conceive what I've just said now is the moment you kickstart your journey. Remember, I've said your paths have been structured, and that spiritual realm, the divine nature, is not constant. It keeps on moving this side and this side. The future in the spiritual realm is not fixed. That's why you can get imaginations at any point, even while you're jogging. That spiritual nature has a lot of power, and it never comes to rest. And this is the power that you live in even as of now. It is where you dwell. Okay, allow me to stop here. Elisa Tukasingra is my name. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, so that other people can also come to know of this kind of information, this life-changing information, which is biblical, and more will continue to be delivered to you, so that better life can come and dwell in you through Christ our Lord. Okay, stay blessed. Yeah, I'm a believer in God, and I know this information has done too much. If at all you tried replaying this same video, if you haven't rewatched this video, surely you must have ended it confused. And if you have ended this video confused, the truth is you were trying to tap, just that it was new to your mind and your mind couldn't conceive it immediately. That's why on your first days, when you meet new people, the faces that you have of them are not the same faces you continue to have of them like 3-4 days after. The reason is your mind has not conceived this new creature that has come to you. Equally, this new information that I've delivered to you has been new to your mind, and your mind is trying to conceive it. So try replaying this video at least every day. You will understand the good content that was in this video. You're going to understand. Your mind will conceive and it will switch on like this, just like lightning. And just like Jesus said, whoever knows the truth will set them free. When you know that you're living in this spiritual world and you immediately ignite on knowing that the time is everywhere, timing is in the spiritual world, it's just waiting for you to understand what is going on. And the moment you understand, this is the life you become, because by divine nature it's the life that you're meant to live in. Then that's the moment you kickstart your journey and you go at the swifter speed than you ever thought you could be. If the word swifter exists, by the way. Allow me to stop here before you continue. Yeah, okay, nice time, wishing you the best. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you for being around, thank you for your patience, and thank you for your time. Stay blessed. Share this video to whoever needs to know of this information. Esat Kasinga remains my name, and stay blessed. Do subscribe, please.